Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and in today's video guys I'm going to be showing you how to make a Minecraft server for free on Bedrock and Java edition so that all your friends can play together even if they're on Bedrock or Java. And guys, before we begin, I just wanted to say thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. That's just absolutely insane. I'm sorry I haven't been posting much, but I'm going to get back to YouTube and start uploading more videos, so stay subscribed for that. And if you're new here, please do subscribe because only like 10% or less of people are subscribed to my channel. So if you're new, just hit that subscribe button. And guys, I will put the timestamps in the description, so if there's a certain part you want to skip to, you can just go right to that part. So yeah, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do is just make a new folder. You can just right click on your desktop, go to new, go to folder, and just name it whatever you want. This is going to be your Minecraft server, so I'm just going to name it Java and Bedrock server. You can name it whatever you want, it doesn't matter, but you want to go in this folder and you want to right click, create a new file, and click text document. So once you do that, just type in start and press enter. So we're going to come back to this in a minute. Alright guys, so once you make this text document, what you're going to want to do is head over to your web browser and just go to the website papermc.io. I will link this in the description. But once you're on this page, just click downloads, and once you do that, you can just download the latest version if you want. I might just download 1.18. Let's see. I will download the latest version right here. Right there. Yeah, I'll download the latest version of Paper. But yeah, once you download whatever version you want to download, all you have to do is just drag that file into that folder that you just made. Now what you're going to want to do, you can just rename, to make things easier, just rename the file to server. That's what I'm going to do. And then, once you have your jar file, now what you're going to want to do is open this text file I just made and paste the content that I have in the description. It's going to be a little bit of code, and it's very easy to understand, but just copy it and paste it. Alright guys, so once you paste that little line of code that I have in the description, what you're going to do is just edit this here that says server file name and just enter the name that you named your jar file, which should be server. So just get rid of that and type in server. I might already do that in the description, but yeah, just have the code looking just like this. Now this is important. What you're going to want to do is click file and click save as, then type in START.BAT, B-A-T, just like it is here. Once you do that, press save. And boom, now as you can see, we have a start.bat folder, so you can delete this text file, just like so. Now what you're going to want to do is just open that bat file you just made. And yeah, it might say to download Java. If you don't have Java installed, make sure you download Java, and I'm going to do that really quick. Alright, so I've installed Java just like that. I'm going to reopen the bat file, and it should work now. As you can see, it is downloading all the stuff that it needs, applying patches, whatever, doing all this stuff, and eventually it should say that you need to sign the eula.txt. That's easy. Just open that file, eula.txt, change false to true, and then Control S or file save, and exit out of that. Now, what you're going to want to do, open the start.bat again, let it set up the server for the first time. This might take a second. Yeah. Oh, if this pops up, you can just press allow. Don't worry, everything's fine. That's just meaning you can access, go through the firewall and stuff. But yeah, once your server starts, you're good. You can just type in stop here, and it should save and shut down. And boom, it is saved and shut down. It says press any key to continue, press a key, and boom, now you should have all these files here. Don't worry, it looks like a lot, but it's not that complicated, trust me. So yeah, now that you've got your server set up, here's how you make it so you can join on Bedrock. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is click the second link in the description, and the link should be geysermc.org. So, once you are at a website like this, you just want to press download right here. And once you press download, you should get to a page something like this, and you just want to find the one that says geyserspigot.jar. So once you find this file, it should be right here on the page. Just click it, and it should download right there. Once you have that file downloaded, you want to go to your server folder. It should be the fourth one down, but once you find that folder, you just want to click in it. There should be just this folder here that says bstats. Don't worry about that. You want to take the file that you just downloaded, drag it into that folder, and you're good. Now what you're going to want to do is start up your server again, and it should activate that new plugin that you just installed. Alright, as you can see, it says enabling Geyser, loaded Geyser. So now people on Bedrock are able to join. I'll dive into that in a second on how you can make that actually happen. But as you can see, the server is up. So now we can stop the server again. Just type in stop, it'll save everything and exit. Alright, so now guys, if you want to make it so that people joining on Bedrock don't have to have a Java account to join, follow these steps right now. So what you're going to want to do is go back to that link you were just at, geysermc.org. Let me go back there. So once you're here, now you want to click that button that says Floodgate. Alright, so once you're here, you just want to scroll down until you see this link right here. See the Floodgate page. Just click on that. And now once you're here, click this download link right here. And then what you want to do is click Floodgate-Spigot, just like we clicked Geyser/Spigot. And there we go. As you can see, it has downloaded. Now what you want to do is just drag this into your plugins folder as well. So here we go. It's still downloading actually. Might take a second to finish up here. And there we go. It has downloaded. So you're just going to want to drag it right to your plugins folder, go back, and start up the server again. By the way, while this is starting up, if you haven't subscribed, please do. It's free. I'm just going to put that out there. But yeah. Alright. So, as you can see, Floodgate is loaded, and you should be ready. Your server is online. So, now what you're going to want to do, let's just make sure, what version is this? I forget what I even downloaded. Minecraft 1.18.1. Alright, so, now what you want to do is just go to Minecraft. Alright guys, so now just launch the version of Minecraft that you made your server for. It should be the latest release, so yeah. I picked the latest release, and I'm going to press play. Alright guys, so once you're in Minecraft, just click multiplayer, do not show again, proceed, click direct connection, and enter local host. And once you just enter that, press join server, and you should connect directly to that new server you just made, and here I am. It's a little laggy. Okay, there we go. We're in a bamboo jungle, pretty nice biome. But yeah. Now guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to break some blocks just to make sure, I was here. I'm going to build a little dirt pillar just so you guys can know this is the same world when I join a Bedrock. But yeah, built a little dirt pillar here. We're good. So now I'm going to leave on Java. Alright guys, so I've switched over to my phone on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. And what you're going to want to do, just go on Bedrock, press play, go to friends, and if I scroll down, and as you can see, Geyser right here, that is our server. So just click on it. It says connecting to multiplayer game, locating server, and almost there. Boom! As you can see, guys, I'm in the game. There's my dirt pillar that I built on Java. So yeah, right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to join on Java just to prove that this works. And boom, guys, as you can see, I'm in the server on Java here. Proof this is Java, that's the Java game menu. And I'm also in the game on Bedrock here. And as you can see, if I move back and forth, he moves back and forth there. If I can reach the buttons. There we go. And as you can see, this is clearly Bedrock. But yeah, it actually works. Like, I can see my Java skin up there. And I can see, like, the correct skin and stuff. So I think this is extremely cool. So yeah. You can punch each other and do whatever you want. Everything works just as if it was one version of the game. Alright guys, so now I'm going to be showing you how to set this server up so anybody can join from anywhere and they don't have to be on the same Wi-Fi as you. Now just warning you, this part gets a little bit more advanced. So what you're going to want to do is port forward your server. To do this, first of all, go to your server.properties file in your server folder. So it's right here. I'm going to open it with Notepad. And you should see all these settings. What you want to do is find the one that says server port. So I found it. It's right here. And what you're going to want to do is just type in a port. You can either keep 25565. I'm just going to keep this, but if you want, you can change the port. I'm just going to keep it at that port. So yeah, once you do that, you can X out of that. Now guys, this part is a little bit tricky. What you're gonna wanna do is log into your router. Now, what a router is basically what your Wi-Fi is. So if you know what a router is, basically what you want to do is just find your router, look on the back of it, and it should say how to log into your router. So as you can see, I went to the IP address. I'm just going to press proceed, and then it might ask me for the password, as you can see on the back of my router. So I'm just going to enter that real quick. Alright guys, so I have logged into my router. Now, once you log into yours, what you want to do is find the section that says port forwarding. Now, if you can't find it, you can just look it up for your type of router, but it should be pretty easy to find. I think it's probably in the advanced section of my router. It looks like I can't click it. So, yeah, I'm going to go to Wi-Fi, status maybe. Just kind of, look through this stuff. Let's see, here we go. I'm in the advanced tab now. I'm going to scroll down to firewall. It's usually under firewall, and port forwarding. There it is. So now I already have a bunch of port forwarding here, but let's see if I'm already forwarding 25565. I am, so let me just delete that real quick. Alright, apply changes. So, basically, once you find the port forwarding section, what you're going to do, application, this doesn't really matter. You don't have to enter anything for that. It might not say the same things, but basically, original port would be the same port that you're forwarding to. So I'm going to enter 25565, the default port. That's what you should enter if you didn't change it. Protocol, you're going to put both. Forward to address. Now this part, what you're going to want to do if you're on Windows, which this tutorial is for Windows. So if you're on Windows, you're going to just click down here where it says type to search and just enter CMD and press enter. Once you do that, you should have your command prompt right here. So you're just going to enter IP config, like configuration, just config, and press enter. Now a bunch of stuff should pop up here, but all you're going to look for is where it says IPv4 address, kind of towards the top here. So I'm going to find it, and there it is. This is like your local IP address. So yeah, I'm going to copy it right here, Control C. Actually, I don't know if that works, so I'm just gonna memorize it and type it here. Alright, so once you enter the address to forward it to, you're gonna want to enter the address, the port to forward it to, which is 25565. Schedule, if it says this, you can just keep it how it is. The only thing you really have to enter is your IP address of your computer and the port you want to forward it to, which is the default Minecraft port, 25565. Once you do that, press the button that says add to list and apply changes. It's gonna be different for you guys, just warning you, but if you really can't figure out how to port forward, you could look up another video online with your specific router, or just look at your router's manual, or look at the back of your router. It's pretty easy to find if you're looking for port forwarding, and it's pretty universal among all routers. Alright guys, one more thing I forgot to mention. You're also going to want to port forward the default Bedrock port, which is 19132. This will be in the description, but basically do the exact same thing you did with the Java port, and just put 19132, same forward to address, same all this stuff, and just press add. It looks like I already have one port forwarding there, but you shouldn't, so yeah, just put that in, forward it, apply changes, and you're good. So, once you've done this, now what you're going to want to do is just open a new tab and Google what is my IP. So I'm going to blur this out because you don't really want people having your IP address, but basically what you're going to want to do is copy your IP address, and then now if you go to Minecraft and enter this IP address in Direct Connect, anybody who enters that can connect to your server. Alright guys, so once you have port forwarded, if anyone in the world wants to connect to your Java and Bedrock server, all they have to do is go to multiplayer, press direct connection, or even add a server, and instead of localhost, they type in your IP address that you can Google what is my IP. They type it in, press join server, and as you can see, there we go. I'm in that same game, and anyone can do this even if they're not on the same Wi-Fi. You now have a server that works everywhere. And now I'm going to show you guys how you can connect on Bedrock after you have port forwarded. Alright guys, so now I'm going to demonstrate how to connect on Bedrock. So, what you're going to do, obviously click play, go to servers, go to add new server. Now, anyone can do this from anywhere. It doesn't have to be on the same Wi-Fi. Enter any server name. I'm just going to name it testing. And then for server address, they're going to put in your IP address. And for port, they're just going to keep the default port and click save. And then go down to it. Where is it? Where's testing? There it is. And then click join server. And then, as you can see, locating server, loading resources, and boom! We're in the same server. As you can see, where's our dirt pillar? There's our dirt pillar. And there you go. As you can see, I'm on Bedrock, and anyone connected on Bedrock will have a dot before their name, and anyone on Java won't. So yeah, as you can see, we have port forwarded the server, and that means anybody from anywhere in the world can connect with your IP address. If you want to go even further, you can always get a domain name for your IP address. If you want me to make another video on that, I can. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys do subscribe, slap that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you again so much for 10,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!